Hey y'all, it's Eli. I'm making chicken teriyaki stir fry tonight with cauliflower rice. Stay tuned. I've already prepped most of my ingredients, so y'all don't have to watch me chop anything really tonight. First, I'm just gonna add one big old chicken breast. I diced it up. Going into my wok. Got about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in there heating up. We're gonna let this get hot. So when you're making stir fry, you really need to stir it constantly. Maybe that's why they call it stir fry. You gotta keep your heat on a pretty high setting. You really want to sear everything and cook it through. Should take 7 or 8 minutes for this chicken to cook through. And I decided we're gonna have chicken and shrimp stir fry tonight, so we'll put the shrimp in at the end of the cooking time for the chicken. We're going to add in about a teaspoon of onion powder and a teaspoon of garlic powder, along with a few cracks of black pepper. Give this a stir. I'm going to add in about a teaspoon of soy sauce. It really is important to use a good soy sauce. This is going to color it, give it a deep, authentic flavor. If y'all have never used real ginger root before, it's an amazing flavor, really authentic. Takes you right to the Chinese restaurant. It's pretty cheap to get. Just bust off a piece, whatever piece you want to use. The easiest way to peel it is just grab a spoon and go at it just like that. See, the peeling comes right off with a spoon. It smells so good. You really got to be careful not to overdo it with ginger, because this is extremely strong. If you put too much, you really can ruin your dish. I'm going to use it in everything we cook today, so I'm going to add a little bit to the chicken here. I'm just going to grate it right on the box grater. I use maybe a third of that little root. That smells so good. Our chicken is taking on a beautiful color. Getting browned, it's cooked all the way through. I'm going to add in about half a pound of filled and deveined shrimp. To that, I'm going to add about another teaspoon of soy sauce. I'm going to add about a teaspoon of oyster sauce. This is strong, but it gives it a great taste. I'm going to press in 3 small garlic cloves, and we're going to cook this 2 to 3 minutes until the shrimp is cooked through. It's been 2 minutes. You can see our shrimp are already pink and opaque. They're almost finished. Make sure you never overcook shrimp. They're going to turn into an eraser like rubber. You don't want that. You can also cook stir fry on a flat top grill like a Blackstone or something like that. I don't have one. This wok was $5 or $6 at Walmart, and I have made so many delicious meals out of this. When you feel like the shrimp are almost done but not completely, go ahead and take them out because they're going to keep cooking. This meat is all hot. Put them in a separate dish. Turn your heat down, add another couple teaspoons of oil. The vegetables I chose are zucchini, broccoli, baby bell mushrooms, and a Vidalia onion. This all cooks at different rates. I'm going to add my broccoli first, and then I'm going to come back in and go around. If you feel like your pan's getting too hot, starts burning a little bit on you, just add about a quarter cup of water. It's going to cook off, deglaze it. Not going to change the flavor at all. Cook the broccoli about 5 minutes till it starts to get tender. Then dump everything else in. Turn your heat up. In about 5 minutes, my broccoli is getting tender. It's turning a dark green color. I'm going to throw in everything else, zucchini, onions, and mushrooms. Your pan might look a little bit crowded. Some people might frown on that. It's going to cook through. You're just going to be sitting there stirring 7 or 8 minutes until everything is cooked to the desired tenderness. Some people like vegetables hard, some people like them soft. I like them right in the middle. So we're going to stir, stir, stir. And then we're going to season it up. I've been stirring for about 3 minutes. Everything is already starting to cook down. I'm going to throw in about a tablespoon of soy sauce. That's going to help draw off the excess moisture from the zucchini and from the mushrooms. It's been a couple more minutes. You can see in the bottom of our wok there's a lot of liquid. The soy sauce is drawing out that excess moisture. We got to burn it off. So we're going to turn our pan up almost to high. Keep stirring. You don't want to burn it, but you don't want extra liquid in there either. Most of our liquid has steamed off. I'm going to go ahead and season our vegetables up. We're going to use onion powder, garlic powder, pepper, more oyster sauce, probably a tablespoon, for this we're going to add teriyaki sauce. You can make homemade teriyaki sauce, really easy. This is also really cheap and really easy, so I'm just going to do this tonight. I didn't put any on the meat because I don't have much, so I'm putting it on the vegetables. Now we're going to grate in the rest of our ginger root. This stuff is really stringy. Don't put this in your dish. The last thing going in with our vegetables is going to be a little bit more oil and 3 large garlic cloves. Press them in. Saute your garlic cloves until fragrant. Give everything one last stir, and then put it in a separate dish. Garlic's cooked. Vegetables have some bite to them. They're not raw and they're not overcooked. So add them to a separate dish. more oil to your pan. When you're making stir fry, it's best to use frozen vegetables because they don't get mushy. I'm just going to add about a cup of frozen corn. Saute this for a minute until it's not frozen anymore. So our corn is not frozen now. You can make rice cauliflower yourself at home. It's really easy. It takes a lot of cauliflower and you don't really get a whole lot out of it. This is frozen from Sam's. Already steamed it in the microwave, so it's already cooked. I'm gonna dump it right in. We're gonna add about a teaspoon of soy sauce. A little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of pepper, about half a teaspoon of oyster sauce, when you've got your excess moisture cooked out of your cauliflower, make a bowl around the outside. Add a little bit of oil to the middle. Crack in as many eggs as you want. We're going to stop at 3. Now just scramble them like you would for breakfast. So the eggs are mostly cooked through now. I'm going to combine everything. Eggs are going to keep cooking until we take this out of the pan. We're going to make another bowl in the middle. Add a little more oil. And then we're going to press in 3 very small garlic cloves or 1 big one. Saute your garlic till it's cooked through and has a great smell. Once your garlic is fragrant, mix everything together again, and you're finished, ready to assemble. You can dump everything back in your wok and mix it together, or you can serve it separately, kind of like they would at a restaurant, which is what I'm going to do. Y'all, dinner is served. Looks great. This cauliflower rice smells and looks exactly like regular fried rice, except this is a low-carb meal. It's going to be great. Here's some of the cauliflower rice. Awesome. You got a shrimp and a chicken. That shrimp is cooked perfectly. Veggies. This is such a good meal. It really didn't take me long. If you have one of those flat grills that go outside, probably can make this better than me, but for the average Joe, get a walk at Walmart. You can have Chinese food. Stay in, don't get takeout. It's healthier, cauliflower rice. If you cook it, add plenty of flavor to it, get all the water out, you're not going to be able to tell it's not regular fried rice. So it's not going to be as heavy. It's going to be better for you. I've been at the gym, so probably should try to eat a little bit better too. Hey y'all, it's Eli. Whether you're here for my hair, my accent, or my cooking, please make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching Cooking for Everybody. Now everybody get cooking.